Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Frank back again. I decided to do a game review on this Mafia 3. As a lot of you know, I was a big fan of Mafia 2 when it came out. Played it a lot, really enjoyed it. When I heard Mafia 3 was coming out, I reserved it, went clear out of town to get it at midnight release, just so I can have it and download it. But with that being said, I'm highly disappointed in what the game is. So I'm here doing a side mission, and I figured what better time to do a review than right now. So I'm doing the side mission for Cassandra, and I have to steal this cargo. As you can see, the cargo is going through the fucking car, through the windshield, through the rag top, and I'm supposed to take this to the Cassandra's hideout. Again, if you guys have played Mafia 2 and you have intentions on getting this, I would highly recommend you not doing it, at least until they fix everything that's wrong with it. This is just one of the many problems that's wrong with this game as of right now. Another problem is the fact that you go so fast throughout the area that the area's items and vehicles and scenery don't zone in properly. You'll come across a lot where you're driving so fast, and you'll go across the bridge or go around a corner, and you'll see cars floating or cars dropping out of midair because they're technically zoning in, and it's not processing the data as it should. I know it's not the Xbox; it's the game itself not generating the data fast enough to put in the system. A lot of other things is the AI is very bad on this game, especially when the AI is in cover. The AI will like to jump over the cover, then run behind the cover, jump over the cover, run behind the cover, numerous times throughout the game. Numerous times. Another big aspect of the game is vehicle damage. As you see, I just went head-on collision with this car. Minimum damage to the car. That's actually pretty good compared to what it normally is. Normally you have a head-on collision and there's nothing done to your car. No cracked windshield, no busted fender, nothing. I know you guys might think that I'm just nitpicking about the game and whatever it may be, but I played a lot of games, and it's 2017 with next-gen consoles and all the amazing processors and everything else that's in these Xboxes, and they bring out games like this. Like, look at this. It's just one of the many things that's wrong with this game. We'll talk about the story. The storyline itself and the concept of the story is pretty good. It's amazing. The concept of the story. The gameplay in which you go through the concept of the story is generic, watered down, and lackluster. It's a lot of the same thing throughout the whole entire story. You're basically playing a game full of side missions with maybe 5 or 6 actual main story missions thrown in there. It's a lot of go here, kill this person, come back. Go here, interrogate this person, come back. And it's a lot of back and forth running to the same area. Like the area is cut in the zones. As you see here, there's Barclay Mills. What you'll do is you'll go and interrogate some people in this area. For example, if this is the headquarters here, you'll go interrogate everyone here, and you'll go interrogate the person to the headquarters. Then you'll run back here, and then you'll go clear back to the headquarters. You just have to finish this area. And it's like that with every area. As you see, there's a lot of areas in this game to go through. And it's like that with every area, and it doesn't make sense. And it's just a lot of running back and forth, a lot of tedious activities to get the area conquered for no apparent reason. Like I said, the main story missions are good. Very few and far in between the actual game. This here is what you're seeing now is a side mission where I'm running guns and hijacking cars to get guns for Cassandra. A lot of nice improvements they made to the game
Something like that was happening.
is
Everyone in the
each
hollow be talking about
of your
it, wanting
affiliations
Are you calling
throughout the
me a
game,
liar?
Cassandra
No.
and the
You might not be telling me
IRA
the truth.
and
That don't mean you lying.
the Italian side. They all
Just
come
saying.
with
We
different
should be on the
aspects
level
in
with
which
each other
they
from now on.
improve the game.
It wasn't my sister that was killed.
Like here, a book is just floating in midair.
It was my daughter.
Book is just
Caroline.
floating in midair. She's supposed to be reading it, but it's just
Dixon
floating.
Mafia was running the
Cigarette
still
is
in the
floating
creek
here. You,
nearby
like,
grandmother's place.
as you
She was
see,
a
these are
religious
just
woman that believed
these are
in
just things
drinking,
that
so she tore
irritate
it
me.
apart.
Because I played games years ago
came
where
looking for
everything's in
blood.
sync, and then I play a game in
5 or 6
2017
of 'em.
where there's a floating cigarette and a floating book
Surrounded the house
for no
and
apparent reason.
I tried
As you
to
see,
get
this
Caroline
video and
behind
this
the dresser,
review
but I
has gone
didn't
for
have time.
about 4 or 5 minutes now,
They shot my
and there's
grandmother
4
out on the
mistakes,
porch.
3 mistakes. I'm sorry,
I
3
took
mistakes
one to
already.
the stomach and was left to die.
Once the cutscene's over with,
You've surpassed my wildest expectations.
that should be it for
Whatever else
that.
happens, these
Look,
weapons
she
will
has 2
always
cigarettes in
be
hand.
used to
Like,
protect the folk of the holler. We have been blessed.
like I said, each person comes with the things and improvements they give into the game. Once I set foot outside of here, I will show you what I'm talking about. This game could be really good if they actually made the gameplay desirable. So Cassandra will allow me to call in my concierge. My concierge will pick up my money that I have on. As you see in the bottom left hand corner, there's my wallet with 13,000 in it, and there's my bank with 53,000. If you die with money in your wallet, you will lose a portion of that. So once you unlock the
Got something I can hang
concierge,
on to for you?
you
Okay, I'm good to go.
call her in, and she'll take your cash that you have not only in your wallet, but in your come-ups from your affiliations. Each person will have their own different come-up in which they will have a payday for you every so often. Veto will allow you to call in hit squads and disable police and stuff like that. And then the IRA will allow you to bring in guns and faster car upgrades. I turned the game on the day after probably a month or so, and they introduced racing into the game, where you can get car visual upgrades, nothing motor enhancing or nothing like that. That's with the IRA side mission. Another thing is the side missions like this truck here. We'll go down and see if it's bugged still. The side missions are always bugged for some reason. I'm not sure now that they came up with the update today if they're still bugged. But before, I would drive clear down here to do the side mission to hijack the tractor trailer, and there will be no tractor trailer down here. Again, you guys, may say I'm nitpicking, and these things don't really matter to the game, like her having a floating book and her having 2 cigarettes in the game because the game's not processing the fact that there should only be one, or anything like that. But I played a lot of games. My gamer score is 113,000 counting. Not saying that makes me an expert in the games or whatever it may be, but I just feel like there should be more to this game than what there is. So we'll see if the tractor trailer is actually down here, which it does look like it's down here, being that there's as you see the tractor trailers here, they must have fixed that today in the update they came out with the car visuals and all that good stuff. But a lot of times before this game's been out for 2.5 months now, and they just not fixed the fact that the side missions are all glitched, which I don't, they should have fixed that. They shouldn't even had to fix it. It should have been fixed before the game was released. But my honest opinion, the game needed a lot of work before it was pushed out into the world. When I first saw the trailer, which if you guys have seen the trailer, it looks amazing. It makes the game look like what it should be in all reality, but it's really not. Now the game is very brutal, very graphic in nature with the gameplay, but the game mechanics is buggy as well. The fact that I used my AK-47 as a wiffle ball bat and hit the people over the head with it instead of taking the blunt of the gun and smacking them is kind of ludicrous. We'll play a little gameplay here before I end my rant about this game. See, now they're fixing things. They are fixing things. I love it. After 3 months of the game's release, they're actually fixing things. This is the IRA. You can call in rides. You can unlock throughout the game. And now with racing, I can unlock the one, as you see, complete. Come in first in all the races to unlock one vehicle. As you see, that's the only vehicle that needs to be unlocked. All these other ones were unlocked through the story, and I have yet to complete any races.
How about sending some new wheels to Delray Hollow?
On it, lad.
Again, there's no deduction in your wallet or anything like that to call in rides. So you can literally take this car, ride it in the water, blow it up, and call in the same as that car. I feel as if there should be some kind of repercussion in calling all these rides in. Like some of this stuff you see at the top left where it says markers, I have to do favors in order to call these things in. There should be the same thing here. Favors in especially the car. I can call cars in whenever I need them. So we're gonna go up here to the actual mission. And if you are playing this game, or you have any thoughts about playing this game, please park where the green arrow tells you to park. If not, you will come outside the area again, and your car will disappear. You know, all you gotta do is call the car back in, but it's the simple fact that the car should still stay out there. I'm not gonna go too far in the story because I don't want it to have any spoilers
You're not wasting any time.
of why he's doing what he's doing, or the scar on his head, or who this guy is and why he's burning his hotel down. We're not going to go into anything like that.
Thankfully, closing off your loose ends is as simple as tossing around some super grade. With any luck, this will keep him off my ass. For a little while, anyway. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. There's still the matter of killing Georgie and Sal. You should get a kick out of hearing this.
Goddamn motherfucking piece of shit! Lou's dead. They found him tied to that statue of Eddie Jackson over in the French
And you
War.
see the
He
graphics
was blooded
are
like a goddamn
pretty good.
catfish.
I mean,
Jesus fucking Christ.
the
This was
cutscene
that
graphics are
goddamn
good
neck of
anyways.
Lincoln Clay. You would not be in this fucking mess if you'd done what you were supposed to do.
You would,
For warning
I
you
shot him
guys,
right in the fucking head.
the
How much?
dialogue in here
You
is very
shot him
graphic.
once!
And
I am
it's
leveraged
taking
out
in
the ass!
to the 60s
Called in every
in
favor,
Louisiana, so
and none
as
of
you
it
can
made a
tell, it
goddamn
gets a
difference.
little racial here.
We're fucked. I am fucked.
That's probably
Now,
why
that's bullshit.
Twitch doesn't allow
Still
you
got
to
some men. I
stream
say
the
we hit
audio
the streets,
for
and we found that
Every
the
low-life
cutscenes.
ball of piss in this city spills blood in the water. My blood. Do you understand? And they'd step over their own mother if it meant being the one that clipped me. I wouldn't last 10 fucking minutes out there.
That's a crock of shit. You forget? You are Sal Marcano.
Well, there's got to be something we can do.
Call whatever men we still have left. Tell them meet us up there at the casino. And when Lincoln Player shows up, we're gonna do everything we can to plant that goddamn nigga.
Alright, we're gonna end this we're gonna end the video before I go to the actual mission. So there's no spoilers in case you guys actually do have interest in getting this game and playing this game throughout the whole thing. If you want to see more video guides and video reviews on these games that are upcoming. Let me know if you want to see any guides and reviews on something that is already out. Please let me know. I'm willing to hear you guys out and see what you guys actually want to see. You know, I'm willing to go out and buy games just so you guys can see what they're about and what's going on with them, because there's a lot of games out there that I actually want to play nowadays. With that being said, my overall view of this game is very terrible. My outlook is very terrible. And if you guys have bought this game recently, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for myself for purchasing this new game, and I feel bad for any of you guys who've actually spent the money when this game first came out, hoping that it was any type of resemblance to Mafia 2. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, whatever you want to do with it. And this is Frank signing out.